In this video, we're gonna be touring some of the best. Oh, this brisket looks gorgeous.
That looks so good.
Most beloved food trucks here in Austin, Texas. It's like soft, warm, comforting. It's like right after going on Joe Rogan. He gives everybody a 30-second bear hug. And it just, you feel the warmth throughout your entire body. That didn't happen. We are in Austin, home of Joe Rogan. I just got doing his podcast and he said that I crushed it.
Is this the first podcast you've done?
It's like, you know, I did a couple practice podcasts.
When Joe asked me if this was my first podcast I'd ever done, I think what he really meant was, hey, you're doing a great job and you don't seem like you're about to have a panic attack.
I feel like it's so quiet in here. I'm like, I can hear my voice so well. I forgot your question.
I'm excited today because Austin is a great food city. Of course, you have the strong influence of Texan food and Texan barbecue, but you also have a lot of international flavors you'll find here too. We're on our way to location 1 right now. Let's get started. Right behind me, we have our first location right here. It's called KG Barbecue. What's unique about this place is that right there. That is a transportable mobile smoker. A smoker on wheels. This smoker can go anywhere he wants to bring it, except for, Yep, pretty much anywhere. Okay, cut that. There was maybe gonna be a joke and then there wasn't. I wanna see how this smoker works. I wanna see what kind of meat they got in there and what's on their menu. Let's take a look. All right, right now, me and Kareem, the owner of this establishment, are heading out to where the smoker is. How do you fit a smoker inside a mobile trailer?
Well, this is actually Austin Health Department regulations. We have to put it inside an enclosed trailer with windows for flies. We do Egyptian barbecue and we decided to name every single one of our smoker after an Egyptian king. This smoker is called King Tut. It's an old propane tank that has been cured, and then this is a 250-gallon tank that is the firebox.
Oh my God, you got access from right out here. Do you ever drive and smoke meat at the same time? And smoke, I mean, if you're in a pinch.
No, but I should. So this firebox, this feeds heat and smoke to the whole cooking chamber.
Oh, let's take a look what's inside.
We got briskets, we got our pomegranate glazed pork ribs, and then we got our lamb chops, and we got some mac and cheese over there, smoked chicken kebab right here.
At first, when I saw barbecue, I thought, nice, very exciting. And then I heard the owner's name is Kareem, and I thought, totally typical Southern name, Kareem. Oh wait, hold on a second.
Not
Hold
really.
on, where's he from? So you're from Egypt originally.
Yes.
Is there barbecue like this in Egypt that you were able to draw inspiration from?
There's really nothing like this in Egypt at all. Barbecue in the Middle East, it's all about grilling over hot charcoal. But then I visited Texas here to see a friend in 2012, and I tried barbecue, and I was extremely fascinated. The brisket, the short ribs, these are all cuts that are ground all over the world because it's tough and it's really fatty. So seeing how they transform these cheaper, undesirable cuts into an outstanding product that is smoky and tender and juicy, it was extremely amazing for me. And then I finally decided to quit my job and come here to cook for a living.
You have such an incredible, interesting story. I'm very excited to try out the food.
Absolutely.
Let's do it. Boom, I'm in the kitchen with Kareem. Kareem, take it away.
All right, we're about to make our famous brisket rice bowl, and it's the dish that we sell the most out of.
This brisket looks gorgeous. Oh, that looks delicious.
That looks so good.
My mouth is watering so badly right now. I haven't eaten anything yet today, so this is about to be breakfast.
Let me give you a little sample.
Oh my God, yes, here we go. First taste. Wow, so juicy, tender. I just went to a different planet. That was incredible. So you kind of cube it up.
Yep, this is what goes on the rice bowl. This is jasmine rice that is cooked in cinnamon and turmeric and bay leaves. So we got the rice, and then we got the chopped brisket right on top.
Gorgeous.
This has been described by a customer before as a party in your mouth. This is our BLvD salad. BLvD means local in Egyptian Arabic. This is a very simple salad with tomato, cucumber, onion, mint, parsley, and it's only seasoned in salt, vinegar, and cumin. After that, we top it off with our tahini sauce, and then we go in with our cinnamon candy nuts. This is a mixture of almonds, cashews, pistachios, and raisins that are tossed in cinnamon, sugar, and butter. We also use a lot of pomegranate seeds here.
This looks stunning. It looks gorgeous. I can't wait to try it out. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Boom, we have our first course right here. I'm very excited, but man, I gotta tell you, I've got mixed feelings. What I like about this is that he's mixed a bunch of lighter and some sweet flavors to go along with that really, really heavy brisket. But then we have the cucumber. So I'm hoping that it tastes more pickly and less cucumbery, but let's find out. Oh. It's very cucumbery. And then the nuts look incredible, but then the tahini sauce. Some people love tahini. For me, it can be a bit on the salty side. That said, we have all these elements together. I'm gonna give it a fair shot. Let's go. That's really good. The rice has a strong turmeric flavor. That with the meat alone, already awesome. But then when you get the nuts, you get some texture in there. You bite on some pomegranate, you get some sweetness. Even the tahini is a great binding agent. I don't find it too strong or salty or anything like that. It's so delicious. This is genius. That is the brisket. What I'm really interested in trying out next is the pork. This will be my first time having pork prepared by an Egyptian man. Let's go.
So this is our pomegranate glazed pork ribs. We apply a dry rub on these, fenugreek, coriander, oregano, and then we wrap them and then unwrap them and glaze them in our pomegranate barbecue sauce, which is a ketchup-based Texas-style barbecue sauce that is made with pomegranate juice, pomegranate molasses, and Middle Eastern spices like sumac, cinnamon, and cumin.
What is that?
Za'atar. Za'atar is a Lebanese spice mix. And here we have our sumac pickled onions. Sumac is a dried berry that's native to the Middle East. Very citrusy tones and flavors. Sumac pickled onions has salt, vinegar, sugar, and sumac and lemon juice. We're gonna top this off with some pomegranate seeds and pomegranate barbecue sauce here.
Before I go, this is one of the most unique food trucks I've seen in a long time. Do people ever come here and get confused about what the hell's going on?
Yes, the most common question that we always get is what makes this Egyptian?
What's the answer for that?
The spices, definitely the spices.
Love it. Sir?
Thank you so much.
Pleasure. Boom. Course 2, right here. A couple of dishes. We've got ribs and we've got bread pudding. Bread pudding like you've never seen before. First, the ribs. It's not often that you get to have pork with Middle Eastern spices on them. Every Muslim country I've gone to, I've definitely never ever seen pork anywhere. And I know you can get pork in Egypt. It's just gonna be at a deli. It's gonna be hard to get your hands on. And they're certainly not gonna have big, beautiful racks of smoked pork ribs like this. Take a look. Freshly cut, still on the bone. Pomegranate on top. I love the color, but I have to say goodbye for now. Just give it a bite. Oh yeah, that's delicious. The spices, the seasoning, there's a certain sweetness here that pairs perfectly with that heavy pork. The texture is interesting because it's not like fall off the bone type of soft. It has some bite to it, which for me is completely desirable. I mean, I still have my teeth. I like to use them once in a while. And then they got a pickle on the side to cleanse the palate. Oh, that's delicious. And then a little cup of pomegranate barbecue. Spicy, sweet, a little bit tart. This is a great combination of flavors. I love it. Here, the bread pudding. I believe he said these are hazelnuts. And he said there's pistachios too, which I know you're probably unlikely to see in your typical bread pudding. He said the bread they're using is a little bit different. They use a puff pastry. Let me take a look at that. Soft, warm, comforting. It's like a warm hug. It's like right after going on Joe Rogan. He doesn't air this part, but he gives everybody a 30-second bear hug. And it just, you feel the warmth throughout your entire body. That didn't happen. It's a great combination of gooey and crunchy. Super sweet, very delicious. Good start. Let's keep moving.
Texas has no shortage of Mexican food, but you've never seen Mexican food like this. Introducing La Santa. Here, a family-run food truck that's only been open a short while is absolutely crushing it. As word spreads throughout Austin, you'll see what everyone is clamoring about soon. Their specialty here, barbacoa. I've tried barbacoa in Mexico, where they slow roast goat meat, covered in maguey leaves for hours before revealing the soft, tender meat.
Oh my gosh. There's nothing like that. That is so good.
Here, instead of goat, they're using beef. And Daughter Rosa is about to show me how it's done.
Oh, my broken side. And they've not called the police yet. The barbacoa, this is like slow roasted beef.
Well, we call braised. So in Mexico, we just did that in underground. But here we braise them. We put in the oven. We cover with the maguey. We season it with a secret recipe. We cook it for 5 hours every day. So we have soft and really good tender barbacoa every single day.
And that barbacoa is going to be featured in many of our dishes right now. Let's get to it.
We're going to do a quesadilla. We put the cheese on. We mix queso Oaxaca, some Monterey. So we add a lot of barbacoa in, a lot of more cheese at the corner. We add some cilantro and onions in here, and then we're almost ready to flip it. So this one is ready to plate.
Meal number 3, I need to stop ordering so much food at each location we go to. This quesadilla, it is so full of cheese. It's ridiculous. It's reckless. Oh, look at that cheese pull. This is so satisfying. Let's try it out. Happy Town. The corn tortilla is very fresh. The meat is so soft, tender, and succulent. I pictured traditionally barbacoa is made in a pit in the ground. I just pictured our whole backyard all kind of dug up, turned over, like they're making a new hole every day for barbacoa. Turns out, no. Essentially, they're braising it in a pot each day to make it this tender. Also, a beautiful result. When you mix that with an egregious, gigantic mound of cheese, it is a very satisfying result. We got the one. Never too late.
For our second dish, the Benito taco, they start with a spinach tortilla.
So we start with some pinto beans that we cook every morning, and then we add some chicharron, and then we add some barbacoa. Because with fresco cheese, we always like to add some avocado. We put the tomatillo salsa. We make the tomatillo salsa with fresh tomatillo verde, serrano, cilantro, and more garlic.
Try to pick it up. She said that there's spinach in the tortilla, and so when you're eating it, you're actually eating vegetables. It's basically health food. This is the chicharron. Usually, You might know chicharron as like a pork rind, dry, crunchy. This is a saturated chicharron, very soft. Barbacoa on top of that. There's queso fresca. Queso. It's cheese. Then there's avocado. Okay, let's try it out. Immediately, you get a hit of those beans. Super delicious. Chicharron. It's kind of spongy. It's got a little bit of heat to it. Barbacoa, of course we know, is tender, soft, and delicious. This is a big winner. I want to eat more. I'm getting so full. Oh my God, what am I doing? The worst part about being full isn't about being full, it's that I want to get drunk later. So how am I going to do that with a full belly? I'm going to have to do some butt chugging. Do you guys know about butt chugging? If you're too full here, you can always put alcohol up here. Anyways, right here, they have another dish. This is the Chilaquillas.
When I tried this dish at a market in Mexico City, piles of tortillas were saturated in either green or red salsa, then topped with cream and a myriad of flavors. The whole thing cost only about $1. Here, they make a 5-star elevated chilaquillas that you'll taste down to your tippy toes. It starts with crunchy tortilla strips.
We have a creamy tomatillo salsa. It's also fresh and with local ingredients. We also add onion and cilantro and sour cream. And then we add some fresco cheese as well. We put a nice amount of barbacoa in it. We're also gonna add some pinto beans as a side. Then she's gonna finish with a nice egg that we have over here. And then we're finished with some greens and some avocado, just to give her more color and freshness in the top. It's ready to eat.
Rosa, you have absolutely crushed it. Thank you so much. I can't wait to try it
Thank you
out.
for coming to La Santa.
So I'm gonna try just to grab some of that. Oh, mother effing winner. It's spicy, it's slightly sour, it's got a delicious savoriness to it. The mixture, it's like half soggy, half crunchy. Oh my God, take a look at that. Oh yeah. I gotta say, this is one of the cooler dishes I've seen from any food truck ever in the world. That was just the base. I wouldn't even need all these toppings because the base is so delicious. I'm gonna try to get one more bite. Oh God, it's so good. It's so filling. This is absolutely delicious. We should be done with this video. It's probably too long already, but let's keep going. Come to another food truck here. This is a Thai food truck. It's called Kindi. Kindi means, well, it says it right here. It means eating good. And I feel like they had to write it on here because they got sick of people asking what the heck Kindi means. Let's take a look at the menu over here. This is a very wide-ranging menu. This is what's caught my eye the most. It looks irresistible. Killer noodles. It says it kills me hardly. Does that mean it hardly kills you or it intensely kills you? I'm not sure which one it means. So I'm gonna go inside right now and see how they make this and then I'll get probably other food too because I'm fat. Boom, right now I'm in the food truck with Arm.
Hi.
How long have you lived in Texas?
I live in Texas almost 3 to 4 years now.
How is Texas super different from Thailand?
Actually, I can say not quite different because the heat is the same. And also, Texas people eat spicy too.
So there's a wide-ranging menu. Today we're going to focus on the killer noodles.
Right now, we're going to start with put vegetable oils on it. And later on, she prepares some instant noodles.
So the noodles are already cooked?
Yes, they have to boil first before we stir frying it.
Is that garlic paste?
It's minced garlic, Thai chili peppers.
Oh, did you put more chili?
Yep, that's why they call killer noodle. It's spicy.
Okay, I just found out why they call it killer noodles. I thought they were just trying to be cute. Oh my God.
No, it has to be spicy, like a Thai spicy. And then she put on basil sauce. It's a homemade sauce, a secret recipe.
I definitely feel like we're in Thailand again. Are people ever scared of the spice?
I don't think so. After that, we're gonna put some basil, some red jalapeno. We're gonna walk for a few minutes to get a smoky flavor.
The smells in here are crazy intense. I'm doing my best to not sneeze right now, but chilies and spices are in the air. It's wild.
This one, we're gonna have the whole slab of a fried pork belly.
Pork belly going in the oil.
Now we're gonna crack some eggs, make Sonny Side up eggs on top of killer noodles.
Wow, that is what I call a fried egg.
You have to fry in a hot oil.
Why is that?
Because it's secret of how to make a fluffy eggs.
Look at that, a thing of beauty. Wow, look at that. Okay, the pork goes on next, and then the egg. Crispy and delicious. This looks incredible.
We have the garnish with more red jalapeno peppers, and the last, we're gonna add more spicy stuff on it. It's homemade hot chili oil. Oof. And this is ready to serve.
Ladies, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Right here, what a selection. And you think this is everything. No, look at that. And then look at that behind you. And then look at that. And then look at that as well. Yeah, everything but the water they brought me. So I'm gonna focus on these three right here. These are the killer noodles. I wanna first get to these noodles. Oh, the chilies are inescapable. They're everywhere. Let's see if I survive this one. Hot, flavorful, spicy, savory. Next, the pork. This is fried pork. I mean, it looks like a fat slice of bacon that's been breaded and fried. Oh yeah, that's exactly what that is. It's fat, thick, crunchy, and juicy. Hit it with a little bit more noodle. Finally, right here, we have the egg. Not a fried egg, but a deep fried egg. I'm gonna do a bit of a yolk break. We're gonna dump that into the noodles. We wanna saturate those noodles with delicious sticky yolk. Let's go, buddy. Oh my God, it's delicious. It's yolky, creamy, a perfect mixture. It kind of cools down the intense spiciness of the noodles. Very satisfying. I have to take off my jacket. I'm sweating. You can't tell because of the bandana, but the back of my shirt is wet. Too much information? I'm sorry. Here, this is the soft shell crab curry. You can see deep inside we have the curry. I'm gonna teleport that curry over to here with a spoon. We're gonna put it on a bed of jasmine rice. Let's try it out. Spicy, savory, and just so creamy. So much coconut flavor. But of course, that is just the base. This right here, this is what people are really after. That's a soft shell crab. Actually, that's 1/2 of one soft shell crab. And I'm told you can actually just eat the whole crab just like this. Oh, that's really good. Super crunchy. It tastes of sweet, delicious crab. And that's a perfect pairing for this coconutty curry. I gotta say, this is one of the best soft shell crabs I've ever had in my life. Boom. So this is their version of chicken and rice. Instead of having it grilled or boiled, it is super crispy and super fried. I'm gonna hit it with a little bit of the sauce. Oh, that's really good. Chicken is the perfect candidate for being fried. Even breast pieces like this, if you try to boil that, grill that, it can easily get really dry and disgusting. It's like eating like a bodybuilder. But here, once it gets a kiss of oil, it's crunchy, it's juicy, it's greasy. It's so satisfying as a human being. For me, coming to Austin and seeing so many of these food trucks, I've witnessed so many interesting stories. People coming to the USA for the first time and living out the American dream. Taking a bold risk, trying something new, introducing their country's food to this country here. Enriching this country with so much more diversity and so much choice and selection that's absolutely stunning and delicious. This is another such story. Boom, guys, that was a video all about food trucks here in Austin, Texas. Wherever you drive, you find little enclaves and groups of food trucks just like this. There's brisket here, and then there's Thai food over there. What more could you want, except for, like, to teleport home when you're really wasted. Anyways, guys, that is it for this one here in Austin, Texas. I'm Sonny Side from the Best Ever Food Review Shows, and thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time. Peace. Labored breathing. Oh my God, I think I'm gonna have a baby. It's twins. No, it's quadruplets. Oh my God, I'm so full.
Welcome to the Best Ever merch store, where you can check out our brand new designs. Best Ever bandanas in black, white, and red. The Please Send Nudes hoodie, pillow soft fabric with a quality custom graphic inlay. And our street food around the world graphic tee. We're now shipping everywhere around the world. Just visit shopbesteverfood.com or click the link in the description below to get your new merch today. Peace.